So, it's time for the very first review of Teen Titans Go Week. And today on the docket is Smilebones. Oh my goodness, I have so much to say about this one. Smilebones is possibly one of the worst episodes of this entire show. I am dead serious. It is one of the few episodes I watched when it came out, and it's a season 2 episode, just cause it was on. And how'd it go? Terribly. Smilebones is a mess of a Teen Titans Go episode. Cause wanna what? It's a Beast Boy and Cyborg are jerks episode. And there are so many of those ones to tackle. In fact, I'm tackling 4 more episodes of Teen Titans Go this week. Probably. However, I do have other plans possibly for a final one. Possibly reviewing its successor or predecessor. But Smilebones is about the Smilebones, and I have touched on this episode before on my channel, so that's why it's going to be the Monday review. Smilebones I talked about way back when I was talking with Techno Sinister in a live stream. We've talked about clips from it, and I've shown him the horrors of it. Now I'm alone talking about it. In fact, this has been on my docket for a while. You see, earlier in 2015, the Jacob Reviews and I might have done a collab on it. And so yeah. So what do I have to say on this episode? You're in for a treat of me reviewing, because it may just be my most hated episode of the show, possibly. So the episode starts off with the Titans all sitting down to eat. Raven's got a salad, Robin's got pizza, and Starfire has corn on the cob. Yeah. And Cyborg inhales a sandwich. Basically, and so there's a confrontation between the Titans, the two camps of Titans, the Savor Food Titans, which are made up of Robin, Starfire, and Raven. And yes, I'm going to make this sound more epic than it is, because it's awful, but... And then there's Beast Boy and Cyborg. Now, Beast Boy and Cyborg are the worst 2 characters on Teen Titans Go. See, they are idiots? Check. They are jerks? Check. They lost anything they had in the original from what I've seen of it. Remember, I'm reviewing Teen Titans Go from a fresh slate, not someone who's seen the original much. So as this happens, they get into a confrontation about it, and this next montage here is one of the worst I've seen from this entire series. So, these 5 are supposed to be best friends. It's the concept of Teen Titans Go too, right? Right. So, but what does this episode do with it? Okay, how about we make it so Beast Boy and Cyborg starve their friends? And their friends are morons, and Robin, Raven, and Starfire are complete morons, and don't try to get rid of the 2. Yeah, they start to starve. We see it in their faces. So, and then one of the biggest jerk moves comes when they come to them, asking them to stop, and Beast Boy sends down a pizza to them. They're on the couch, and then they're on the ground. But you know what's infuriating about that? They didn't act fast enough and savor the looks of the food, so they just inhale it. So, right now we have 2 characters who deserve torment. 3 characters who are morons for actually putting up with this torment that they're getting. From here, they agree to learn to inhale their food. And so this entire episode, they call teeth Smilebones. You know what? And throughout this entire episode, they use the same method, even the Titans who are against the Smilebone idea. They keep calling it that because they're too lazy to revert it back. This show fails with this. After this, so they start inhaling food, the other three Titans, and it reveals that they all have artificial teeth. Big shock. Big shock. No, it's actual. And they're put in this bucket, which grosses me out. And so the Titans get bellies, all of them, and they decide, you know what? Biggest belly's in control. So they're all rapidly eating until Cyborg and Beast Boy have the biggest, pretty much. And so I'm curious if you weren't high, writers, on something that you did, because it's not funny. You messed it up. So the bellies get faces and take over their bodies. This doesn't even make sense in cartoon logic. It's clear before that the bellies have the same voices as the voice actors. In fact, even now, they have the voices that they're giving. I'm still thinking to myself, what if Beast Boy and Cyborg just fake that to get the others to side with them? So yeah, and the bellies start terrorizing through the city with another montage. And there's just one moment, and this montage is just as bad as the first one. They use two montages in the same episode. And you know what? So, one of these scenes that the writers just so happened to think was funny was the bellies deciding to eat a live goat and a live pig. How horrifying is that? Teen Titans Go is a show that aims for kids. And dark humor, I absolutely adore. Doesn't even work within that logic, the only logic where it possibly could work. So, the Titans lose their bellies, and go to help the idiots. Now, the idiots have, well, so basically lost all command of their belly, pretty much. And as we see their bodies on top of it, we see the veins. The veins. So, they deliver food for them. However, the belly's response, get rid of their teeth. Yep, and so the other Titans have to throw them their teeth and stuff. And so once they learn to eat food correctly, the bellies vanish. Now, the ending of this is the most awful part of it, I think, personally. Out of nowhere in the story, the guy who, well, throughout the story was built to be one of the biggest chewing advocates, Robin, well, he reveals he never lost that weight. And his biggest belly is in charge. Thanks for watching this rant, and I have to just summarize this right now. Smilebones is one of the most insufferable things I've ever seen. It attempts to teach kids morals and fails miserably. It fails on every single basic level of comedy. I didn't laugh once. The animation's not pleasant. The characters are non-existent, pretty much. And I can't think that in this episode, the writers weren't up there. Thanks for watching my rant on Teen Titans Go Smilebones. Watch the rest of this week, because 3 more episodes and then one special. Thank you.